Hi guys, in this episode of Rate Decay, I am really excited and hyped honestly to check out the new comeback by NMIXX called Love Me Like This. Now, if you haven't seen my reaction to the last song of theirs that they released, or specifically music video, that being Young, Dumb and Stupid, you should definitely check that one out because my opinion of NMIXX's music made such a big turnaround compared to how I felt when they debuted, and even the song right before that, because I also checked that one out, but I don't even remember the name of it. Young, Dumb, Stupid was so good. It was amazing. I don't have the words to describe how good it was. It was just something that I was missing from NMIXX in a way. Like, it was the first song of theirs that I genuinely enjoyed. And I have not hidden the fact that I don't really like their mix or change up or whatever you want to call it gimmick in their songs, where they constantly change the sound of the song to something else. Which kind of ends up making the song sound like a highlight medley instead of like an actual song, because I feel like it's a wasted opportunity. Instead of having all of these portions of this song be their own songs in an extended play, no, you shove them into one song that kind of sounds mediocre overall because those parts don't fit together whatsoever. Like, I'm a fan of like experimental song and everything, but I don't like this gimmick. I don't think it works. It doesn't work for aespa. I don't want NMIXX to be doing that either. Especially because I'm a big fan of JYP groups. I'm a JYP stan, in a way. Not because I've like forced myself to enjoy every single group by them, but because just their style of making music for every one of their groups is just so good. And I want to like this group, but if they do that change-up stuff, I just can't. I might be forced to be continuing to just focus on their B-sides. And this song is going to be the deciding factor for that, because if this title track is going to be like every single one of their previous title tracks, where it's had an NMIXX change-up or whatever you want to call it, I'm just not gonna check out title tracks anymore because I don't like that, and it just makes me mad. It just pisses me off. Because all of the parts of these songs sound so good, and you just ruin it by changing it like that. If you stuck with one of the sounds, it could have been good, but no, you're just too greedy and you ruin it. So if this is not remotely like Young, Dumb and Stupid, I would be very disappointed. Just so you know. And you obviously already know by the time you watch this video what the title track sounded like, so you probably already clicked off the video if you heard me rant about the fact that I don't like the change-up stuff that NMIXX does. But anyway, I am hoping that I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna try not to lose my mind if I don't, but yeah, I don't make any promises. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Love Me Like This by NMIXX in 3, 2, 1.
Love me like this, love me like that, love me like this, and I love it right back.
Yeah, I still think that they're gonna have the change up, and I hate that fact. Okay, so far it's stuck with one sound. I love the choreo. Oh, I'm really curious about the opinions people have on this one. The choreo is amazing. I definitely don't like it as much as I did for Young, Dumb and Stupid, but it's better than any other title track from them, so I'll give you that. Okay, that is gonna be stuck in my head, most definitely. You know, this song feels very ITZY-esque. Even the message, like "Love Me Like This," based on the name of the song, I'm judging what the message is. It's very ITZY-esque, so I'm fine with that personally, but they're killing it with the choreo, dude. You know, with some of their looks in this comeback, they really reminded me of Everglow, which just kind of makes me sad that it's been like a year and a half or something since the last Everglow comeback. Please don't disband. Okay, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but I want to check out what did people think about this. I just have to know. Because, like, it's very much different from what Young, Dumb and Stupid was. And it seems like people didn't like Young, Dumb and Stupid because it was too, like, kids boppy and too cutesy or whatever. That's kind of the reason why I liked it. More so that I liked it because it was just a good song that didn't follow the stupid gimmick that NMIXX does, or did. So regardless of whatever it was, I would still have enjoyed the song because I wanted to like NMIXX, and whatever the song was, as long as it wasn't using the gimmick, I was gonna like it. But especially so because it was a really catchy song. I really enjoyed it. But people fucking destroyed it on, like, Reddit, for example, and it just really pisses me off because it just makes me question, like, what is wrong with me that I always manage to have the contrarian opinion? Because, like, it's not intentional. I just always happen to have the opposite opinion of what the masses or the popular opinion is. And seeing that this is not the cutesy, like, kids bop thing that Young, Dumb and Stupid was, but it's also not really the NMIXX change-up style that they did for the previous title tracks. I'm really curious what people think about this one, so let's get into the comments. Okay, so people seem to be positive overall. I mean, I don't see necessarily comments that are necessarily over the moon, but, like, it doesn't seem like people hate it as much as they did for Young, Dumb and Stupid, which is good in my opinion. I'm not gonna really, like, waste too much time going through the comments. I'm just kind of breezing through them just to see a general idea. And it seems like people like it. Maybe some seem to be missing the change-up, but it does seem like most are liking what the song is. And, like, for example, one of the comments is pretty much kind of how I feel about it, which is definitely the most safest sounding NMIXX song. And I agree with that. It's definitely safe. It's not as out there compared to their typical concept as Young, Dumb and Stupid was, but it's also not as controversial or like... I mean, controversial I think is a pretty good descriptor as their debut song and other songs that I've released have been. And I do still like Young, Dumb and Stupid more than this. And I feel like this one is a little bit blander. I feel like it's kind of missing a little bit of a spice to it. But I like it. It's still pretty catchy. I feel like the Love Me Like This, Love Me Like That part is a little bland, but it is gonna grow on me. And I love the choreo. So they killed it in that regard at least. But I'm just happy that I can actually get into their music at this point. Because like I said, I've wanted to enjoy the group. I've wanted to like them because I like every other JYP group. From GOT7 onwards, I like everybody. I like Twice, I like Stray Kids, I like Need You. And I've wanted to like NMIXX as well. And ITZY obviously, I like. But NMIXX just really... We really met at the wrong time in the wrong place in a way. I just didn't really like what they did. I just hate that kind of style. And honestly, that's kind of the only thing I have to say about this song right now. We obviously have to listen to it a second time before I say my final thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. Like, my biggest criticism for this song is probably gonna be that it's a little bit too ITZY-like for me. It kind of makes it feel like, why is this group even a group if it sounds so much like an ITZY song, you know? I at least feel like their dancing is better than ITZY. And that is not like a jab at ITZY. I just feel like the choreo of this song is just catchier and more interesting and engaging than the choreo of ITZY songs, which is not bad, but this is more interesting for me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be listening to this one a lot. I love the little guitar riff in the chorus. I also really love the, for the most part, casual outfits that they have throughout this video. Like, there's no like skin tight stuff or anything like that. I love the current trend in K-pop, which seems to be a thing, where like girl groups have like more casual clothes for their outfits and are less sexualized. And I think NMIXX are like either on the verge of adulthood or pretty much adults. I'm not sure, I don't remember. So maybe it doesn't make sense for them to be sexualized in the first place. Yeah, I don't really keep track of ages of K-pop groups. I might have to at this point. Oh, I love her hairstyle. So that's Lily, right? I love that choreo with that. I think this is like the third or fourth group who has used that pointing kind of choreo in a song like this year, and I've loved it, man.
Love me like this, love me like that, love me like that, love me
They killed it with the choreo. It's amazing. I love it so much. Okay. Okay. Honestly, this is the pleasant middle ground between the best case scenario for what this comeback could have been and the worst case scenario. Because, like I said, it's not as good for me as Young, Dumb, and Stupid was. That song I love. I've listened to a lot. It's catchy, it's quirky, it has so much personality. Visually, it's a really fun music video as well. The choreo is also really good. I feel like this choreo is better, but I feel like the song is a little bit weaker. It's kind of gone a little bit on the opposite end of what the change-up stuff was. Whereas that is annoying and kind of causes a waste of potential. Here, I feel like they don't go crazy enough. Like, they go a little bit too safe. I still think it's enjoyable, and like the chorus especially, both in terms of the choreo and in terms of the actual song itself, is really fun and really, really entertaining and really catchy, and it's gonna be stuck in my head for sure. But I feel like in some of the verses, and especially in the bridge at the end there, it just kind of lost me a little bit. It just doesn't really keep my attention too much. When they focus too much on the vocals, I feel like they kind of lose me a little bit, in this song in particular. So I wasn't too crazy about that, but I'm overall honestly satisfied with this. I still feel like Young, Dumb, and Stupid is the better song, and once it comes to me doing a top list of songs, K-pop songs of 2023, Young, Dumb, and Stupid is definitely going to be the song that is going to be featured on that list for NMIXX, because I have a rule that I only use one song per group. So, yeah. In terms of rating for this one, I think I'm going to go with a solid, I guess, 8.9 out of 10, which might be surprising considering what I just said about this song, but I think it's really good. The chorus is really the part which really elevates it for me, because the chorus kind of reminds me of P1 Harmony's Do It Like This, because here it's love me like this, love me like that, and for P1 Harmony's Do It Like This, it was do it like this. It's very similar-ish, and I kind of like that style, you know. I guess maybe that's gonna be the group with which I'm gonna kind of link and mix with in my head, because I kind of have this weird habit, maybe because of my Asperger, but I really love linking one male group with some other female group in my head for some reason. Like Stray Kids and G-Idol are linked in my head. I kind of associate them together for some reason. I associate 80s and Everglow in my head. I associate Dreamcatcher. I don't really think I have anybody, but oh yeah, of course, Dreamcatcher and TXT in my brain. So I guess NMIXX is gonna be kind of attached to P1 Harmony now because of that similarity there. But yeah, considering that I liked the B-side far more compared to the title track, I'm definitely curious to check out some NMIXX B-sides. So if you guys want me to do that sooner rather than later, definitely let me know in the comments, or potentially go through my Patreon or Ko-fi account, because I have a tier over there that if you subscribe to, it allows you to demand me to do K-pop reactions, be it to a music video, an extended play, or an album. So, yeah, I think that's all we have to cover. This was a pleasant surprise. So, yeah. I'm curious though, what do you guys think about this song? So, comment us down below, let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bijman, Deadpool, Corvidet, and Andrew. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account where you can pledge your support and help your channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!